You're about to make a trade. Which you do you listen to? Is it get optioning those options? Or let's do a little research. Learn more at finra.org/trade-smart.
When you walk into a Burlington, you're walking into amazing prices and great gifts. That's main character energy. Because at Burlington, the holiday savings aren't the only things turning heads. Discover quality finds and perfect presents for everyone on your list, even those who are hard to shop for. Toys and jewelry to new beauty brands and styles, these gifts go seamlessly from our stores to under your tree. Seriously, with these savings, why shop anywhere else?
Burlington deals, brands, wow.
From San Diego, California, this is the Frug Life podcast, the show that teaches you how to save, invest, and earn money. Now here's your host, Mr. Frugal himself, Ricky Hershey.
Welcome to the Frug Life. Today I wanted to talk about my free phone plan. Now that might sound like a gimmick, but no, I really have a phone plan that costs me $0 a month. And it's a phone plan you can get too. Now it isn't one of those free Obama phones, as they're sometimes called. And no, this doesn't have anything to do with my work reimbursement. Now I do get $35 a month for my phone from work, so I do have two phone plans. One plan I spend $35 a month on, and work reimburses me for it. And then I also have a second phone plan, and this phone plan, like I said, is totally free. So let me cut to the chase. The service provider for this free phone plan is Helium Mobile. They offer very limited texts and limited calls on this free plan, but included is 3 gigabytes of data. And now that is actually super valuable to me because my other phone plan has data that rolls over forever. So I can keep saving my data month after month, and if I use all my data, it's gone. So I really don't want to use data on my TracFone plan where I can avoid it. So this free Helium Mobile plan is great for this because I get 3 gigabytes of data every month. And honestly, most of the time, it's enough. Actually, I haven't run out yet. It's been great for traveling. Now, you might say, well, I already have one phone and one plan, and that plan is good enough for me. But chances are, you actually have a second phone sitting around somewhere. Wouldn't it be cool if that phone also had service and you could use it as a backup phone? This actually came in handy for me recently on my DC trip. Embarrassingly, I had lost my primary phone and I was in the airport without my primary phone, but fortunately I had a backup phone. And there I was in the airplane trying to direct the flight attendants to help me find my cell phone that I thought had fallen under a seat. Come to turn out, it was in my backpack. Well, it really did fall. It fell out of my seat and it happened to fall in a weird pocket of my backpack and I didn't realize it. But if you want a funny mental image, imagine me, Mr. Frug, trying to look under the airplane seats for a phone that isn't there and getting all the flight attendants to help me. That's kind of embarrassing. Anyways, don't focus on that anymore. I had that backup phone with a phone plan. I was able to call my ride and leave the airport, and everything worked out okay because I had two phones. Now, of course, if you have a phone with dual SIMs, or I guess with eSIMs, maybe you can do this too, you could just put both of the plans in your single phone, and that would be great. And the greatest thing about this Helium Mobile plan is that you can get it too, and I'm going to include an affiliate link in the show notes so you can sign up for Helium Mobile. So at this point, you might have some questions. How does Helium Mobile make money? Honestly, I'm not too sure. Here are some ideas. One is upselling services. They make some money upselling you additional services, like that 3 gigs of data might not be enough for you, so you can buy more data from them. And the amount of texts and calls you get in the free plan isn't enough, probably. Like if that was to be your only phone plan, it probably wouldn't be enough. Although then again, you can always just use Google Voice and do free voice over IP calls, in which case maybe it is enough. Anyways, they upsell things. The second thing they do is I think they sell your data, particularly your location data. Some people might have concerns about that kind of thing, but really, I'm not that important for anyone to monitor or track me. And chances are, you aren't either. Not to burst your bubble. Maybe this is turning into a bit of a Ricky Rambles episode, and maybe I will cut this out of the episode, but this does remind me of another experience on my Washington, D.C. trip. And I was in the Smithsonian, the Air and Space Smithsonian Museum, and I took a selfie next to a piece of Star Trek memorabilia. Specifically, it was a Tribble. But I guess the way that I angled the camera, maybe this woman thought I was taking a forward-looking picture as opposed to a selfie. I'm not really sure. But this woman approaches me afterwards and asks if I had taken a picture of her son. Remember, this is a complete stranger in the Smithsonian. And I say, well, I don't think so. And then she insists and says, can you check? And so then I pull out my phone and show her the picture of me next to the Tribble in a very close shot with no possibility of, anybody being around me. And she went away after that point. The whole thing was really awkward and kind of random because I really don't know why anyone would want to take a picture of this woman's son. I don't think she was that noteworthy or her son was noteworthy. I actually don't even know what he looked like, to be honest. But yeah, I guess some people just think that they're really important or something like that, or that people are following them around. I guess. I really don't know. The reality is, like I was saying before, you're not that important. Nobody's following you around. Nobody's going around taking pictures of you. This is a really long and rambly way of saying your data isn't that important. All right, let's jump back to what I was supposed to be talking about, my recommendations and use for Helium Mobile. So if you don't have a phone with dual SIM or that takes eSIM, just get your previous phone. Use this to get a free phone plan. Even if you don't use it very often, it's set up and it's there if you do need to use it. I often use my second phone as a hotspot, and so I can use my first phone even without using my data. On a recent trip, I also used that hotspot to do some work on my laptop because the airport Wi-Fi was terrible. Now, the best part is if you sign up with my referral code, you get some bonuses. And that's also the other fun thing about this too, just for using the service every month, they award you with points that are redeemable for gift cards. So not only is the service free, you're getting paid. So check out Helium Mobile today. This episode wasn't sponsored by Helium Mobile or anything, but as I mentioned before, I do have my affiliate link below, which does give me some bonuses as well. All right, let's take a quick break, and we will be right back. All right, welcome back. I'll make this segment pretty short. I just wanted to announce on December 13th, there will be a live show of the podcast. We will be doing the drawing live for the listener survey. The fabulous prize, of course, is lunch with Mr. Frug, where I will fly to you, wherever you are, to have lunch with you. This very quickly could be the most expensive promotion I have done for the show. So I encourage you to keep listening to the show. As you may have noticed, there are ads on the show now. And so I am monetized. So just by listening to the show, you are helping support the Frug Life. Second, I do have a book coming out very soon, Your Money Journey. I will mention it again so you can order it when it comes out. Because let's face it, I'm going to need a little bit of money after this crazy plane trip and lunch. And of course, please also check out Helium Mobile and sign up for free. I get a reward too if you do that. Let me know if you have any phone tricks or hacks you think I should share on the show. Have a great week, and as always, stay frugal.